Sanego,
I said,
you want to invest 50,000 Rand in your business and you've got 4 minutes to tell us why.
Do you think the picture is worthy of you?
first time against the pitch and I feel confident about it.
Yeah.
I think it's only a chance. That's born.
Okay, and where do most of your customers come from?
It's ladies mostly, and it's ladies who buy their boyfriend's stuff. I never had a guy who's buying from my stores.
Another element you can add to your business is people placing orders of specific curds.
Chief, are you asking questions or giving suggestions to your mentee here? Eh?
Online shopping was worth about 59 billion in 2011, which equals to 2% of South Africa's economy. This figure is expected to grow by 2.5% by 2016. Uyabona ke i-e-tailing yalapha ke ekhaya lo mkhakha lona ke inkampani ezidla ubhedu kuyona lenkundla ile inkampani lezi zangaphesheya uSanego ophuma lapha yana ke eFashion Church yena okholelwa ukuthi inkampani yakhe ingaba ezezinye zeinkampani ezala ekhaya ezuguqulayo konke ke lokho zidle ubhedu kuyona lo mkhakha. Today we drive down to Daveyton in Benoni to meet an online retailer, Sanego Motsweni of Fashion Church.
I'll tell you an idea now. Then if you don't give me attention, now Vogexen already, that thing it's done completely. I'm a definition of hustling, you know.
We take time to talk to his friends and relatives to learn about his personality and the difficulties of being raised by a single parent.
Never takes a no for an answer.
Later, he visits studio for one-on-one interview with Pepsi about growth potential of his business.
Marwan Chutamans, 500,000, 700,000 per month.
I hit on a monthly basis.
Online shopping is gaining popularity amongst consumers. Ingakho nje nakosomabhizinisi abaningi abasafufusa lapha ekhaya sebengena kuwona lo mkhakha ukuze bazakhelwe amadlela alihlaza. Namhlanje ngisemaboneni la khona ke phela ke osomabhizinisi abaningi ke abanamhlanje lana ke goli abafufusayo besebenzela khona. Kula khona ke futhi ngizoke ngixoxisane nosomabhizinisi wethu namhlanje esichitha naye usuku. Ake sizwe ukuthi ibhizinisi lakhe likhuluma ngani.
You need to post this link.
I really like this.
Yeah, you need to post this link. This is where your clothes are, okay?
Okay.
You need to post your link everywhere. So when people go to your link, this is where they come in.
All right.
So we need to add your logo here.
The logo.
You need to add your business description here as well.
Sikhulu kunjani?
Ngiyaphila bhuti kunjani?
Grand. Nzizwa kithi sisirethe endabeni. Uma usungula ibhizinisi lakho, walisungula unaloko ekuthiwa imagazini lena ke ekhangisa ngezemfashion. Manje ke usudayisa imfashion. Ushintsho lolu lenzakale kanjani?
I've been invited to a lot of fashion shows. Ngihlangana with the guys ama designers actually.
Yeah.
So they asked me ukuthi, "Hey dude, can we sell impahla zethu on your magazine?" So I was like, how would you do that, you know?
Yeah.
Ngathi it's not possible. Then ngahamba and ngahlala endlini. Then I came up banginikeza one product image. Ngabhala a price only without ukuthi umuntu athenge like ubo add to cart buy. Bengabona ngathi guys I can't do this yangihlula lento le, you know.
Yeah.
Then 2 years later I was like, you know what? I need to venture into a different business, but an online business.
Yeah.
So I did a research about online shopping.
Yeah.
That's when I started the online shopping. Ngahlala endlini for 2 months. I taught myself how to design online stores. Then since then, that was it. I pitched the concept on one of the radio stations.
Yeah.
I've won like 4 rounds in that competition.
Yeah.
Then that was it. I won 10,000. Then I saw what, you know what, there's a market for this.
Baloku khula kancane
Kancane,
kancane.
kancane.
Right. Ama steps akhona ke njengami ngiyoung designer ngifuna ukukhangisa. What do I do?
It's only simple. It's 3 steps. Into yenza, you go to our website, fashionchurch.co.za. Then you go open a store. After opening a store, the only thing that we need is a username, email, and a password.
Yeah.
So when you log in, izokufaka to a form la okhona add khona impahla. So you can just say add clothes.
Yeah.
Ufaka nakhona no add impahla, you need 3 things. You need igama lempahla.
Yes.
You need isithombe salento ethengisayo, ne price. Not to ukufaka lento ezi3, upress publish. Immediately it's available on our store.
Kulula.
Easy.
Hence igama lokuthi Fashion Church.
Fashion Church.
Hawu isonto lempahla.
Isonto lempahla.
Thank you mtaka baba. Ama-designers uma sesefakile impahla zabo ke laphayana, how do you make sure ukuthi abantu ke bayazi ngayo ukuthi Fashion Church bayathenga futhi nakuyi ukuthi ibhizinisi lakho lihlale limile?
I just do marketing. I just need to make sure that Fashion Church is out there. Everywhere I go, I talk about Fashion Church. I can go to a market. The only thing I'm ngayo, it's Fashion Church.
Hello.
How are you?
Good and you?
This is Sia.
Refile. Nice to meet you.
She's one of the designers who are selling with us on Fashion Church. Yeah, so we have designers from like everywhere.
Yeah.
So this is some of the items as Tengisai. What do you have here? So we're going to do a shoot.
Oh.
I'm from Exito Fashion House, and then the clothes that we sell, like they are normal day-to-day clothes for ladies. And what I have today here for the photo shoot, like I have this gold dress for summer, and then the navy blue pleated dress. Like it's a short dress because it's still summer, it's still very hot. And then I have a wraparound dress. And then I have a gold top that you can wear for formal and for casual.
I'm the founder of Spook Gear, the African streetwear. I started here in Maboneng. That's where I had my first store. Yeah, and then that's when I made Fashion Church. We negotiated with, okay, I would like you to sell my stuff on your website, and we agreed a deal that how we're gonna work together from there, and then we started working together, you know. At least also my product has been on the spotlight with celebrities. It was actually quite inspiring to see how his website is magical, you know.
The owner of Storytellers of Fashion Kind, and basically Storytellers is an Afrocentric concept store, mainly centered around fashion. But about Fashion Church, they just came one day mo shopong. Ba approach abampulela gore ke bone bo mang, so I was interested because I can be on an online platform like that. Relationship ya melebone, you know, it's twisted business ya katata because impile exposure to market that maybe I couldn't have, you know, tapped into maybe till a later time, you know.
Why do you need a space?
Basically, I need people who are going to come on daily basis to come assist me. I need a space where it will allow me to do photo shoots inside the space that.
No, Chad, if you're turning over 9,000 rand a month, you can't afford.
There's space for 1,000 rand or 1.5. You can't. We're not going big.
Impilo bengelula kakhulu for yena uSanego. Laphayana bekhulela khona eEast Rand. He was raised by a single parent, and he knew from an early age that entrepreneurship might be his best option to break the circle of poverty. Sike saxoxisana nabangani bakhe ukuze basichazele kabanzi ngayo imvelaphi yayo ke lensizwa le.
If ngifunde nawe ungazi ngoSanego, but if you know me from eKasi ungazi ngoGauta. So Gauta is my other name. So abantu bala eKasi bangibiza ngoGauta. So noma ungahamba in my street uthi ufuna uSanego, they'll be shocked ukuthi uSanego, you know. They don't know Sanego, they just know uGauta.
Gauta, Gauta from Resagola.
So Gauta it's a guy from eKasi, Sanego it's a guy omazele esikolweni and business.
Azange be le problem ka yena, azange be le di complain ka yena until a gola my dad. Since I nile matsogo a mme wa gae until today motho ga mpotsa ka Gauta ke hlanya hampe dad. A ke batle utlwa next.
I'm the only child on my mother's side. So I thought I was the only child until.
Tata ha ila mshia another 3 months. That's my dula le ba bang plekeng eng ke be ka bula ka lebitso.
Sihlangana emncwabeni kusho nomntana kabhutwethu omunye. Kwaba first time ngihlangana last year. Masihlangana yo ngibone nje ngibona ngathi lo ufana nobaba. Ngize ngiyamtshela ngithi wena khona umuntu ufana naye manje. Mangithi makazisho ukuthi ubani ngathi yo uyafana nobaba. Azangilali bekumnandi ngafika endlini nje ngabaxoxela ukuthi yo hlangane nobhuti wami.
It was one of the emotional things because all along I thought I'm the only child. Then Vumbu, you're not even meeting one sibling, you're meeting 5 siblings. You know.
Since naye kwaba mnandi nje kwaba kanjalo since asihlukani vele.
Sanego ulomngane lona, let's say if you need inspiration or you need, that push as a person, whether someone needs to motivate you or to make you to look for that bigger picture. He's that type of friend because normally when I come visit him, we'll always talk about business. He'll ask me, hey Paul, what are the new things you're doing in Bileniako? So basically, in a nutshell, he's very motivational and inspirational.
Yeah, una passion about things ore a thusa batho so taba tsa ore ka fela motho a ska sala morao.
I guess it depends on what you give me. So if you give me this, I give you back that. One definition, I'm a calm person. I give a lot. I care about other people. I care about helping and assisting other people. Every first week, June, we go around Joburg town, we walk around and we give clothes to homeless people. You'll be shocked on the people that you see there. The last time we went there, like last year, we met a kid who was just 7 days old. And the last day naslangana naye, he's like 1 year old. Like, so you see people growing, but it's always nice giving back because you feel good. When you give, like if I believe you need to give in order for you to get. So you can't be expecting to give to get in jail.
O ile a re mo opposite ya ka mo ne ke dula teng gona mo Krisane ntate wa mo a be a mo kopa fa gore a tlo sebetsa mo shopong ya gae ka be ke mo dumella ge mara ne ile ngwana o e reng ga tseba gore o tshwere sentenyana eo na tla tshwere something a re mama ke eng pelo ke ba botlhoko a re mama ke rekile gore ke thule le nna. Irile ga seno qhubega ke bona gore ena go beano sa le go diminyana ganyane ka be ke resigna ko mosebetsing.
I'd probably say he's got drive and pertinacity in a way. because the thing about Sanego is that he never takes a no for an answer.
Like open, like if into like we have phone like you like go get like so like so I make like anything like a molded pen.
And we would label him as the guy or impulsive. But I think Lento Lena Tinemesiwana maybe as a con, it turned out to be his strength because what he does is just goes for easy double. Whether into no manga understanding that, but he'll just push and until he finds that door. So he's very driven.
I'm a go-getter. I may tell you a business plan today. Then I'm more into online businesses. I'll tell you an idea now. Then if you don't give me attention, now already, that thing it's done completely. I'm a definition of hustling, you know. I love good things and I'm a believer in everything that I do, it's gonna succeed. So I'm much more of a believer than anything.
Sanego insizwa ezifundise yona mathupha uma kuza kwezamabhizinisi. Phela ke wasungula ibhizinisi lakhe uma ephuma lapha ecollege. Wasebenzisa ulwazi lakhe ke kwi-IT. Wabona igap yokuthi ke yena ke angasukulela ibhizinisi lakhe. Kuona ke lomkhakha lona ke owe-e-tailing. La khona ke anikeza khona ke ama designers amancane asafufusa indawo la khona bengayidayisela bona ke impahla zabo. Sikhuluma lapha ke ngensizwa lena ke ephandayo ke eyenza sure ukuthi kosomabhizinisi abasafufusa abama design nabo ke bazakhela igama. Kodwa ke ibhizinisi lakhe alikakamnikezi umphumela omuhle kakhulu uma kuza kwezemali.
Hi, my name is Sanego Motsweni from Fashion Church. I'm here at the Making Moves Studios to meet Pepsi and talk about my business, Fashion Church. So yeah, let's see how it's gonna go.
After attending numerous fashion shows, Sanego saw a gap in the market and decided to create a platform that allows young local designers to sell their work online. So far, he's got about 61 designers selling on his Fashion Church website. However, these numbers are not necessarily reflecting in his business bank account, which, as we know, is all that matters. He's here to tell us where the problem lies. Sanego, welcome to Making Moves.
Hey, thank you for having me, Mr.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
All right, Rana. Dula Fatsi.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the problem?
The problem is on the website, mostly people that are making money, it's designers, because you'd find someone barake like 4 items, so they're making more money, so we take 10% from that, which is little from our side. So that's why from the coming month, we're changing that. They need to pay a rental fee. And the designers that are on board as well, most of them, they don't have pictures, you know, most of them take pictures with their cell phones. So those are the problems that we're facing. Hence, we're saying now, they can take pictures or do a photo shoot, or if you're around Joburg, call us, we'll do a photo shoot for you, then we upload the pictures on your behalf, because most of them are on the internet. The only internet they have is on their phones.
Okay, so as a designer,
yeah.
Okay, so now, rent for what? How many visitors have you got coming to the site, let's say, on a monthly basis?
On a monthly basis, we have more than 500 or 700,000. On a daily basis, we have a minimum of 10 to 15,000.
Where are these people coming from?
They're coming from the social medias. We're very loud when it comes to social media because we can't afford any other proper marketing at the moment.
Marwan Chutamans, 500,000, 700,000 per month?
A hit. On a monthly basis.
Unique visitors?
Oh, you're talking about unique visitors. I'm talking about hits. Unique visitors, we're looking at 70 or 75.
Okay, that's still some very decent numbers.
Yeah.
So, what design about
something like 150 per month. So that Libona, they can see their margins, so that because they need to add more markup on their prices if they come on board. So
Clipper 50?
Yeah, it's reasonable.
Okay, Clipper 50, 61 designers, how much is that?
Looking at 950 or 9,500 on a monthly basis, somewhere there.
What does that cover? Is that enough to then cover your basic operating costs?
For now, it will be able to cover, because I'm looking at getting a space where I can work from, you know.
Why do you need a space?
Basically, I need people who are going to come on daily basis to come assist me. I need a space where it will allow me to do photo shoots inside the space. That
no, Chad, if you're turning over 9,000 rand a month, you can't afford.
But there's space for 1.5, 1,000 rand. We're not going big. Just a small space that we're going to call home and grow from there going forward.
Work from home?
No, we call it a home.
No, you must work from home.
From home?
Yeah.
Is it?
For as long as you can. Because the minute you start taking on overhead, then ki phone, then ki internet, then ki rent, then go feel it for about spanning, then it just suddenly turns into a lot of money. How are you going to survive in this market?
Okay, how we're going to survive is the one thing that makes us different is as a designer, you can upload your own clothes at the comfort of your own home. You don't need us. Another thing that makes us different is we are there for you 24/7. Each and every time when you need help, we're here for you. I have designers from Tanzania and Nigeria calling me. They want to come on board to the platform because we call it an Africa online shop. But now the problem is, how can I change these visiting customers to buying customers? That's the problem I'm busy having with you. How can I change these guys to buying customers?
I'm concerned about a few things, right? You're a young man. I think you've got a decent idea. Online shopping is still not significant enough.
That's true.
More South Africa. So you're in a space that's going to take a long time for it to become a big, major space. I'm also concerned about you as an entrepreneur. If you're charging 150 and let's say 50 designers stay, we worked it out at Boma 9,000. You didn't know that?
No, I did know. I did know. Like I'm thinking about calculations. Like I'm calculating that number because now we don't have like 61 designers. I have like 74 now.
You don't know your numbers, and you've got another challenge as well. Is now you're offering to come and take pictures, right? Which is different. You said your whole unique selling point was that people can take their own pictures, upload them, and you run this independent system. But that doesn't seem to be working because you're not happy with the quality of the pictures that you get. So now at $150, I'm still expecting you to come and take pictures.
No, there's a fee for that. We don't calculate it on when it comes to that. Let's say if we come to do a shoot, we do it, let's say, around Joburg. Then we'll say, okay, we need to cover 1, 2, 3, 4. And the guys that are going to come assist me, okay, this is the amount that we're going to charge you for a shoot only. So most of them, they're happy with that.
Most of these designers can afford the kind of fees that you require for the shoots?
They're happy with that because when they go to these other guys who do photo shoots, they charge them a lot of money. So most of them, they can't. There's only one person that can afford those shoots. Where's the shoots like every month? So she has good pictures. So the rest, when I give them the price, they say, okay, it's cool. It's fine with that. They even ask are we sure that the price that we're working with is just we're trying to build a relationship and going forward. And we'll see how our prices will go from there.
I'm concerned that you don't know your numbers. I'm concerned that your business model is not, it's but so what are we going to do about kind of closing that gap between idea and a real business strategy that's going to work?
I think the platform is good. From here, the business model is the one that I need to work around. So you just need to find that core thing, that one thing that's going to make us be out there.
And you don't know what that one little thing is?
I'm still searching for it.
Okay. Listen, I haven't figured it out in my own head yet, but I think that there's something interesting about democracy in terms of fashion, designers being able to upload their own stuff, paying a small rental so that they control their own interaction with the website. I like that. I think there's something there. So, I don't know, maybe go talk to a coach, go talk to a business advisor who will help you crystallize your vision for your fashion business.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sanego is a talented creative. However, I feel that there's still so much he needs to learn about the world of business. I'm sending him for a coaching session so that he can get some ideas on how to expand and make his online store work.
The meeting with Pepsi Hambegatle because there's a few things that I was not aware of that I'm aware of now. Working on my numbers, making sure that I have profit, stop thinking about getting an office space, just work from where I am at the moment. So I just need to go back on how to take it from there and take everything forward.
Let's focus on the designers. Let's make sure we are known in the fashion industry. Let's create an African fashion church. Then you'll be surprised what would happen.
Sanego usanda ukusichazela ngama-challenges wakhe ambalwa abhekene nawo kwezebhizinisi lakhe. Uphinde ukhumbule ukuthi as a self-starter uyudinge umqeqeshi uma kuza kwezamabhizinisi, umuntu ozohlala egqugquzela kulolu hambo lwakho wena-ke somabhizinisi. Hence, we have organized Sanego a session with a seasoned coach to map out a way forward for his business. Ake sibone ukuthi ubani umqeqeshi wethu waleli viki.
I'm Tebo Gordon Wanjan, CEO of Info Africa Marketing Consulting that specializes in providing small businesses within the cities of Johannesburg, Pretoria, Cape Town, Durban with consulting tools they can use to grow and expand their businesses. As a coach, my greatest desire is to see a business transform itself, to see the managers of the business transform themselves, and to see the customers being satisfied. The key thing for us is to build a model that allows a business to interact more with its market. Success, prosperity is only for those who are willing to stick it out to the end. What has been the biggest success so far?
The biggest success, I could say, having the platform functioning on its own the way it's functioning, because the funny thing is I don't have a background on whatever that I'm doing. I just saw it and I just thought about it, and I went on YouTube and I taught myself how to do this. So now the platform being there together, having all these people that are there selling on the platform, I think that's one thing that I'm looking up to.
Right, he's a smart guy. He learned to build the website from YouTube videos. I mean, you don't do that if you're not smart. But then how do we transform his passion into a business? I like the fact that you've learned on your own, you've done the editing on your own. But let's talk about business. I mean, I went to your website, I wasn't impressed. If I come to your platform, I wouldn't buy anything. So what are we going to do about the website? Because your website, the pictures are not good. The information is not relevant. It's not something that if I want to buy, I would dwell into. So what are we doing about the website?
The website is cool. It's just, I'm a designer, the pictures that they post, that's the only problem that we have.
He needs to get the website to look as professional as it can ever look. How are we going to deal with this issue of picture quality? Because you cannot, as the business owner, go around taking pictures. I mean, I realize you've got clients in Tanzania and Nigeria. You are not going to fly to Nigeria. What do we do to ensure that we get quality pictures that you can afford as a business? Because if we decide to invest, we need to be very certain that we can afford the cost.
I think I need to sit down with most of the people that have a problem with, because there's people that pay for their pictures. They do proper photo shoots. You know, one thing that I need to tell them is, because it's their business at the end of the day, and they need to invest in photo shoots. You know,
he has a good idea, but he's not a businessman. I think he needs to pick up business skills. Okay, one advice. Take quality pictures based on your standards. Because if you leave it to designers are not photographers. I mean, that is not their business. You need to understand you are the store. As a store, you need to create an environment where businesses or designers who come onto your platform feel like they have a reason to be there. He needs to be an online designer shopping mall. So that if you want a uniquely designed shirt, you can go onto the website. There is also this issue of you not being able to convert your online visitors into buying visitors. Now, when I went to your website, I didn't find any designers on your website. I mean, you need to create a page for designers. Most of the pictures that were on your website, you wouldn't even know which designer it came from. So are you serious about this business of yours?
Yeah, I am, but each and every product under it, it's written sold by.
Yes.
Sold by this customer. So they have their link. So when you click that, it takes you to all the clothes that they have. But I understand what you're saying. I need to have, like, let's say brands. Then let's say brands have something like a drop-down where you can find everyone there on the website.
Yes. But also you need to put together an infrastructure for your business. You need to be accessible on the internet 24/7. You are an online business. You are not an 8 to 4 business.
That's true.
So what are we going to do about that?
Like when you're busy talking, it's like I'm learning a lot of things today. Some things that I never thought of. Like firstly, when you talked about working with these photographers, one thing is I believe if I do that, the business will go somewhere. You know, because I'm engaging with more people now.
Let's focus on the designers. Let's make sure we are known in the fashion industry. Let's make sure we engage with every fashion show that takes place in the country. Let's make sure we attend these shows. Let's make sure we have platforms where we talk about what we do less. I mean, you are a black, smart young businessman. You might need to get some other skills because you might dwell too much on your laptop and in designing the platform and forgetting the business part of, because the business will work, but you might have to get somebody to do it for you. Because the more I speak to you, I'm thinking, okay, fine, your numbers, you didn't know your numbers. If I said how much was your monthly revenue, you're giving me estimates. I think what you need to do is to build a unique proposition. What is it that you offer that whoever comes to you knows they're gonna have?
Okay.
Let's create an African fashion church. Then you'll be surprised what would happen. You might even get established brands calling you to use your platform. Later on, you will have to convince us why we should invest in your business. I think you need to go and look at your numbers. We cannot give you 50,000 and 3 months you come back and you are the same. And your internet is not working, your laptop is not available, you rock up late for the meeting. That is not accepted at any standard. You need to ensure that you give us a good reason and give us a plan. How are you going to change this? Because if you don't give us a plan of how you're going to change it, then it's not going to work for us.
Okay, cool.
Making moves in a sumber some mali over 50,000 rand to invest in a business. 11 young entrepreneurs will get a chance to showcase their businesses. Each entrepreneur will get an opportunity to pitch for this investment into their business. The judges will use their own discretion. We'll go through to a final episode where they will battle it out for a grand prize. We're making moves in Jalong of Somblugo 1:30. Emin, SABC 1 Msansi for sure. Sanego as a fashion church.
Ngiyaphila bhuti kunjalo.
Ngiyaphila bhuti wami. Sekuyisikhathi sepitch yensizwa. Uprepare kangakanani ke?
Fashion church, I can talk about it ngilele. So, but I don't know what's expected in there. So I just have to see ukuthi lezinto lezi engizazi about the fashion church and the questions that they honor. The most important thing is answering the questions that they're asking. But the fashion church, I can speak about it ngilele.
Uprepare ini ke for pitch yakho nsizwa. Uze nani ke noma izandla sa lokuzivulekile njengemihla namalanga.
Working with an online business, so most of the thing is I'm going to show my website on the screen on how it functions.
Yes.
Yes.
Ama-pitch into zakho.
Ukukhuluma into zakho.
Pitches are something different.
Pitch is something different. It's first time pitching my business today actually.
Bathatha. Shama khona insizwa yakithi.
Ngiyabonga.
Wala, sharp all the best ne. Insizwa iyasho ukuthi ke yona ke iphethe uvalo futhi ke okokuqala ke nje namhlanje izobe yenza ipitch. Ubani wakwathi ama CEOs esikhathini esiningi ke noma ke abaphathi benkampani baqhoka amasuti ke kuphela. Bathathe ke insizwa ngegolf shirt. Batshengisa ukuthi yona ke fashion church ichazana insizwa.
Sanego.
Aye, sir.
Shabujo.
Ngiyaphila.
I'm all right, man. How are you feeling?
A bit nervous. It's my first time doing this, but yeah.
Okay, you're a hustler. You speak in front of people all the time. You've got 4 minutes to present your business to us.
Okay.
After which we'll have a short question and answer session.
Okay.
And then we'll deliberate and then call you back and you'll find out what your fate is.
Okay.
So, we want to invest 50,000 Rand in your business and you've got 4 minutes to tell us why. Starting now, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, hi. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sanego Motsweni. I'm the founder of Fashion Church Group. Fashion Church Group, it owns Fashion Church. So as you see in the screen, this is an online store that started 3 years ago. The vision behind it was I went to a lot of fashion shows and I found designers who don't have a platform to sell their clothes. Most of them, they do nice items like the suits, shirts and dresses, but the problem is they're selling to their families. So now I said, you know what, let me build a platform, but I didn't know how to. So I gave my myself 2 months. I went home, shut everything down. I gave myself time to learn how to do online stores. Invested on internet, was on YouTube every day. Then I started learning because I didn't have that background when it comes to school. I went to my friends in UJ so that they can give me software. They gave me software. I started the online concept. Started as GP store when it started before Fashion Church. The reason was we were testing the market on how do consumers in South Africa react to online shopping. So when time went, I saw that when it was GP store, a lot of white people were buying. No black, there was no black customers. So after changing from GP store to Fashion Church, because now I saw that okay, there is a market for such thing. Let me change it to Fashion Church. So that's where, as you see here on the screen, this is Fashion Church. This is our online store. So that was the birth of Fashion Church in 2014. So Fashion Church, it's an African fashion store. It's more like an online market. In my head, I want to build an online mall, but I didn't know how. So I went online, I did a research, then I did something like this. It's a platform for designers. Let's say if you're selling clothes, not only for designers, but for boutiques, because we have physical stores, 2 physical stores that have closed, then they came and sell with us on Fashion Church. So it's I'm going to show you how it works. You come here on register or on vendor account. You just say register. This thing is not.
Okay, just talk us through the concept. The technical kind of registration process is self-explanatory, I imagine. Tell us about your business. You've got 2 minutes left.
Okay, my business, it's an online market, like I said. So basically what we're doing is each and every sale that has been made, we take 10%. But now from March, we're going to charge more 150, which the designers are okay with that. And we didn't keep stock, but now we're going to start keeping stock. The reason behind it is we didn't have good quality pictures. So most of the designers, they're happy with giving us the stock, then we keep it, then we do our photo shoots by ourselves. Yesterday, I got a call from takealot.com. They wanted a meeting with Fashion Church. They're interested in the products that we have, meaning that they see what we're doing. It's just that there's that one thing that we need to be out there. I think people are not seeing us enough, so that's why we're not making as much sales we need to be making. We have a lot of people that are coming to the website, but the problem is they're not buying. So the problem most of the time, what I've noticed is people are having a problem when it comes to the pictures. So that's why we said now we're going to take that amount, then the designers will give us the clothes, then we do photo shoots on their behalf. So that's what Fashion Church is. And we have designers from Ghana, Tanzania, Nigeria, and the UK that are interested in working with us. But now we said no because we want to be more around Gauteng, more around South Africa, so that if we master South Africa, then we go out there. And most of the people, I even sent out a newsletter asking the customers, what is it that we need to improve on? Most of the people say the functionality is good, but the problem is pictures and delivery. I even sent
I'm going to have to stop you. Your 4 minutes is up.
Okay.
Good presentation. I think you got through a lot. We're going to start with a few questions.
Okay.
So I'll kick it off. How many visitors have you got to the site every month?
Every month we have 70,000 visitors.
Sales on a good month?
Sales on a good month, we make like 20, 25 sales.
Okay. Sales on a bad month?
Sales on a bad month will make something like 8 to 10 sales.
Martin?
The 150 Rand rent that you charge, is it per item, per listed item?
No, it's not per listed item.
So how does that work?
You pay a monthly fee of 100 Rand. It's like I'm giving, let's say if you have a mall, I'm giving you a rental fee of 150. Then during the process of the month, we take 10% per sale that you're going to make on the website.
So I can have 10 or 1,000 items for 100?
You can have 1,000 items, but per item, we're going to take 10%.
Yes, on the sale.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I picked out that you had 61 designers. Now, and you're deciding to hold stock. It's a very risky part of the business. Have you thought about the security? Have you thought about the insurance? How are you going to manage that?
At my house, I have a space like a forum, a back room that no one is using. So we're going to utilize that. And we no longer own 61, we own 74 visitors, designers now in like 3 months.
So you think your house is a very safe place?
It's a safe place. There's nothing that has ever happened there.
All right, I think it's something you have to look at. If you decide to take stock from designers, you need to probably use a warehouse. You need to really look carefully because you're taking people's assets. And the value they will charge you if something goes missing would hurt the business. Another element you can add to your business is people placing orders of specific cuts.
Chief, are you asking questions or giving suggestions to your mentee here? Yeah?
I think it looks like I'm doing yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Sanego, your time's up. We can't ask any more questions and you can't answer any more questions.
Okay.
We're going to deliberate and call you back in a few minutes and tell you what our verdict is.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I think it went well because I think I managed to answer every question that I've been asked. So yeah, but we'll see the verdict after.
Jeez, I totally disagree with you guys. I don't know if the proudly South Africa angle is the way to go. Again, I don't know enough.
What do you think, Batinman? Batiyebo, bege phambili noma cha? Buka
Hey, that's a tough one. They all have serious faces, so you can't tell ukuthi kwenzakalani kahle kahle.
All right, guys, church is now in session. Let's deliberate about fashion church. What do you guys think?
Very lukewarm picture. I felt he was just all over the place. He doesn't know his business.
Basically, I was nervous for a few minutes because it's my first time in present. So one thing is, I think I managed to answer my question that Banguzewona. And yeah, angas, the final say is with them.
I don't think he knows enough or has done enough research in the e-commerce field to understand what he needs to do differently.
Okay.
Do you think the picture Yenzile is worthy of you?
I think it is. First time against the pitch, and I feel confident about it.
Yeah.
I think it's only a chance. That's born.
I'm not convinced. I think he needs a mentor more than he needs the 50,000. I have to be honest. He needs a mentor. He needs somebody to take him and say, you need to focus on your business. You have an African designer online trading platform. Build that element of the business. Go to our local communities. Engage with designers at that level. Make it proudly South African. Then you have a unique point.
Jeez, I totally disagree with you guys. I don't know if the proudly South Africa angle is the way to go. Again, I don't know enough.
We need to realize that South Africans are becoming very aware of what's happening around them. So they're becoming very organic. So they want proudly things that are organically from South Africa.
How do you know that?
It's happening everywhere. Look at all the markets and stuff that's coming up. It's the markets. It's a phenomenon that's rising South African, whatever we have.
He's driving traffic. So people are coming to the site with a little bit of social media that he does. He's got a blog. He's done some very clever things to get people to the site. For whatever reason, 70,000 people are coming, new people every month, about 700,000 views on a monthly basis, 25 sales on a good month. So the issue is conversion. So let's call him back in.
What do you think, Batinman? Batiyebo, bege phambili noma cha? Buka
Hey, that's a tough one. They all have serious faces, so you can't tell ukuthi kwenzakalani kahle kahle. So badangazi ngizozwa ngabo ukuthi bathini. But
all right, mntaba. There's only one way to find out.
Okay.
Ukuthi bacabangani.
Yeah.
Bakulindile lapha phakathi. Shona khona.
Sure.
All the best insizwa kithi.
Hola.
Bathathe.
Sanego, welcome back. Scale of 1 to 10, how do you think you did?
For my first time, I'll give myself a 7.
7, that high?
For first time, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kidding. I think it was about a 7, fairly accurate. Okay, so we're going to give you some feedback. I think we're going to start left to right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I sincerely think you need to be very careful. As an entrepreneur, you are going to be tempted to jump from idea to idea. you need to identify what exactly you want to do. Are you going to look at local designers? Are you going to bring in international brands? You must decide. Don't go out there thinking you can try everything because it's e-commerce. We need to get a unique point from you. Decide what you want to do. And if you do that, then you can grow sales in that particular sector. Once that grows, then you can expand.
I'm going to ask you to please go and research some more around incubation centers and get yourself into an incubator, a business incubator, because I think you could definitely benefit from that. Just to give you a bit of guideline and business backbone. Not that I'm saying you don't have it, but just to help you get the directive and to put you on the right path. So please go and do some more research around that.
I think you're a marketing genius. The kind of numbers that you're able to push, the reason you got a call from takealot.com is because they're tracking your numbers and they can see the kind of traffic that you're having. But I think that you underestimate the e-commerce ecosystem. Marketing is one thing. You've gotten that right. Curation, in terms of the type of stock you hold, is another thing. You haven't gotten that right. Conversion, you haven't gotten right. The fact that you're clocking 25 sales on a good month off 700,000 odd views is borders on pathetic, frankly. Do you know what I mean? Okay. And then there's the logistics side of it. The Zando example. They've got a machine behind that that's a proper logistics machine with trucking, warehousing, stock tracking systems, all sorts of things, right down to the driver, payment systems, all sorts of things. It's a science. So for those reasons, we're not going ahead with you. I think that there's a lot to learn. There's a lot of research to do. Go understand the business that you're in. It's not about social media and getting people to get to a page. I think that's part of it. And you've done it incredibly well. But go learn some more and appreciate the fullness and the complexity of the business that you're in.
Okay, cool.
Good. Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was scary, but it was good. And another thing is I learned more about my business. I learned more about the things that can make me grow, you know. I learned more about the things that can make Fashion Church what it is. I know it's a brilliant concept, like I've been saying. It's just that one thing that I need to do. So if I can follow those steps, the guides that they told me, I believe we can have a great business.